Well, hello again, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Um, Good morning, good morning. Thank God for waking up this morning. As you can see, we're gonna have another hurricane. And look at that beautiful white cat right there in the window. No, that's a dog, excuse me. So cute. He's looking over at us. And yeah, it's light. It's a little drizzle. It's not hard. I just brought Mr. Hustle out so he can use the bathroom. And yes, he's happy to be home, and so am I. But yeah, school is open, but they're talking about closing school down tomorrow until Thursday. We'll just have to wait and see. They're thinking that this one is gonna be a bad one, but it's all in God's hands. You know what I'm saying? So we just have to wait and see. So people, make sure people in Florida and wherever this storm is supposed to hit, hurricane, make sure you go out there and pick up all your stuff. I hope y'all started yesterday. Make sure you have water and stuff. Don't go overboard shopping now, but just pick up your necessities that you need to keep in your house. And those of you that have to go to those designated areas when they have hurricanes and stuff, make sure you take your butts and go, because a lot of people lost their houses and this and that and cars and everything, and some people lost their lives and stuff. Thank God that this area we're in, Orlando, um you know we don't usually get hit, but you just never know. Not praying for it to happen, but just thankful that we're in this part, you know? Yeah, so this is what I really wanted to talk about. Um, as you all know, I went to New York City on Saturday, and I returned back to Orlando, Florida on Sunday in the afternoon. But I remember telling y'all about a friend of mine, David Chang, Guyanese. Well, if you look at the video, you know the story. I don't need to go into the story right now again. But I got in contact with a friend. I saw her on Church Avenue in Flatbush, and she gave me his number because that's the person that used to keep me in contact with what was going on with him and his health. So her name is Tanisha. Yeah, so I was walking, going to the hair salon where my daughter and my granddaughter was, and she crossed my mind, and when I looked across the street, there she was. So me, I crossed over and I went over, we embraced and stuff. We were both happy to see each other because we haven't seen each other since 2020. And now she has dreads. She usually put braids in her hair, but she has dreads and she looks pretty good. And I asked for David, so she gave me his girlfriend's number. His girlfriend name is Barbara, as I mentioned in the video. And as soon as I got to where I was going, because I had to make a lot of stops. I had a lot of running around to do, helping my granddaughter and stuff like that. So I called when we went to get her makeup done, and I got to speak with David, but Barbara answered the phone first. It's her phone. And she told me, David is sick. David is sick. So I was like, okay, how is he doing? So she said, not good, not good, but I'll let you speak with him. So, she put him on the phone, and he doesn't sound too good. He really sung really, really, really low, not like the David that I knew. And he was asking me where I was and am I gonna come by and stuff like that. I said, David, I would like to come by. I'm gonna try to come by, but I have so much running around to do, and I have little time because, this party was starting around 6 o'clock. So, we was trying to get things together. But I really wanted to go see him. But I told him I'm not going to make any promises. If I get there, you'll see me. If I don't, well, I got to talk to you and stuff like that. And now that I have Barbara's number, I could keep in contact. So he was like, okay, okay, I didn't like the way he sounded. But, the strangest thing, we were in an Uber coming back from getting the makeup done, heading back to my daughter's friend house. That's where my granddaughter was getting dressed from, where we were getting dressed from there. And we were right close to his house. But you know how these Ubers are, they don't stop unless it's your destination or your pickup point. So my granddaughter was like, well, why don't you come back? And then she said, but damn, you're not going to have no time, And I was like, yeah, I know that. I really wanted to see him and stuff like that. I said, but it's okay. So, I never got to go see him, but at least I got to talk to him. And, sometimes it's God's will. Sometimes he stops you from going places where you're not supposed to go or doing things that you're not supposed to do. And the way how David sung and the way Barbara sung when she said, David is sick, sis. They call me sis, that's a nickname. I started imagining how he might have looked, frail and stuff, because he was already looking frail the last time I saw him. And then he got sick, so it probably got really worse. So, and I'm a person, I take things on, I feel sorry for people and stuff like that. So God knows my heart, and he knows my body, and he knows my soul. And I wasn't dealing with the anxiety because I didn't get no anxiety. And that sight of him would have really brought it on me. And I would have been in a really bad state. So, sometimes God knows, not sometimes, he knows best all the time. So I guess I wasn't supposed to see him, just speak to him. So that's what happened. So I just wanted to make this little video and put that in there about David. And I don't know if or when I'll be going back to New York, because I really don't care to go back there. But if something else come up that is worth my time going, maybe, that's all I can say, maybe I will go. And if he's still alive, I will make it my business to go by his house and see him. And by the way, the person that I told you, Jigga, supposed to be a friend of his that did him wrong, well, Tanisha told me she moved back at his house. She is very sick, doing very bad. Her boyfriend passed away. And you see, God don't like ugly. You see, people, the hands that feed you, the hands that take care of you, the hands that help you, you should never, never try to stick a knife in their back, try to cut their throat, talk bad about them, nothing. Because you just never know when you might need that same person again. You just never know. So people, this is JU-Ice saying peace out for now. Mr. Hustle just used the bathroom, so thank you, Jesus, because I'm heading right back into the house, because the rain is not coming down hard, but it's drizzling right now, and Mr. Hustle doesn't like to get wet. So peace out for now. Don't forget to subscribe. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down, but I am not down.